Yo, y'all know it's a Chinese holiday today. It's Erection Day. Welcome to the Showdown. Y'all racist.
He piles up stats against bad teams. He doesn't.
You can't just rely on him.
And you can't. And here's another situation. Didn't they sign CD? They got players for him. I get it. They don't have the running game that they used to. That's when they really needed. When he excelled, when he first broke in, he had a running game to go along with it. And that's what helped him and allowed him to do the thing. And I know last year it was all about him throwing the football and putting up all these numbers. But the Cowboys have a lemon. I mean, they have a lemon, and now you got to figure out what to do with it.
Yo, what up, though? I'm your boy, OG Tim Wilson, and I am here. I am the outlaw of all outlaws, and I'm here with the outlaws that run with the outlaws of all outlaws. We got the super producer, DJ Rob 45. What up, though?
What up, though?
And also, we've got the super graphic wizard, Waze, in the building. What up, though, Waze?
What's good?
That's good, the man said. So yeah, you just heard the words of the guy that was almost our hero there, Rob Parker. Rob Parker is the former owner of Sports Rap Radio that was ready to pick us up and put us on radio, but he lost the station.
Damn.
Yeah. So that was him saying that the Cowboys got a $60 million limit in Dak Prescott.
That's putting it nicely.
Needless to say, the Cowboys lost again this week for him to come at him that way. But you know who didn't lose? The 49ers. So look.
Or the Vikings.
Or the Vikings. Yeah. Or the Bear. Oh, wait.
Never mind.
Oh boy. The Lions defeated the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Amon-Ra St. Brown showed up to the game wearing a sweatshirt that said Green Bay sucks.
Hey, that's what's up.
As my son Jamarion would say, F the Packers.
Yeah. That's what Garoppolo said too.
Hey, remember when Aaron Rodgers had the porn stash?
Oh man.
Yeah. I do.
That was a bad time.
I just thought it was interesting that his shirt didn't say the Packers suck. It said Green Bay sucks. So that takes a shot at the town, and it cuts a little deeper. Ooh, the fans.
It actually does.
Yeah, it cuts.
I was just gonna say it's not necessarily too far off from being the truth.
Hey, Green Bay's a cool town. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Green
but
Bay
no one would
really
have known
sucks.
what Green Bay was unless it weren't for if it weren't for the Packers.
I take that back. I don't really know the town of Green Bay. Appleton, Wisconsin is the town that I know, which is just south of Green Bay. And Appleton is a cool little town. Now, when I was performing in Appleton, we used to have to go to Green Bay to do the radio show for the promotions for the show. So I've been to Green Bay, but we hung out in Appleton, and Appleton's a cool little town up there. A lot of hot chicks.
Okay.
I wouldn't know.
If you say so.
Yeah, I do. I say so firmly. I've been there several times. I always looked forward to that gig.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was the comedian that got on stage in front of that crowd and said, "Nice being Appleton, the home of the Timber Rattlers." Home, and people go crazy because that was their minor league baseball team in Appleton. It was real popular.
Yep.
Then I said home of the Green Bay Packers, and they had just won the Super Bowl recently, so they go real crazy. And then I let them calm down, and I say, F the Packers.
Shout out to Bam Bam.
Yeah, that would go. It would get a laugh, and then it would turn into a groan, and then it turned back into a laugh. It was my favorite, one of my favorite bits, and I used to love doing Appleton, Wisconsin. That's one of the reasons. It only worked there.
Yeah.
It only worked in that town. But anyway. Enough about that. The Lions kicked their ass. So what's going on there, Rob 45? What's happening with you, man?
Nothing much. Just watching these election results and working on new music. So
Okay,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
good. Ways?
Oh man, not much at all. Had a beautiful week fantasy wise. I lost 2 games out of 21. So that
You
was
said that last week, man.
I know,
I don't
right?
believe you every
Repeat.
week.
Don't
he
worry.
don't never he never shows the stats.
I can show you the screen
I don't
recording
believe
I
you this
took last
time.
night for you guys.
I believed you last week. I'm not believing you this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You lost to Johnny the Mechanic in Bloodsport. Wasn't it Bloodsport? Johnny the Mechanic beat him to a
Yeah, you're right. That is one of the 2 losses. Actually, no, I have 4 losses. You're right. I'm thinking
Oh,
about last week.
see,
What the
see there, you scratch a lie. You finally scratch a lie.
Ways just so you could never trust him.
Yeah, okay.
You can't trust his picks.
Wait, I did better than you in picks. What are
Can't
you
trust his
talking
boomer
about?
bust.
I
Trust mine. You can do mine. You can
ain't done
mine.
picks in a while. You know what is? You know what throws me off is I do all my stuff on my computer, and I can't do the picks on the computer. I got to do the picks on my phone
Right.
Oh wow.
because it's only available on the app. It's not available on the website, and so I always forget because I don't really go to sleeper on my phone. I do it on my computer. And
Right.
so I always forget, and I got to remember. I got to remember to do my picks, man. That said, meanwhile, speaking of this past week and what was going on, I took a few notes. I took a few notes for you guys
All right.
because um, I had what did I have, like 3 matchups with my rival, arch rival, Johnny the Mechanic,
hmm
and he beat me in 2 of them.
Okay.
Or we maybe it's 4, maybe even. I know I only beat him in 1. I beat him good, but he beat me in all the others. And who else? Who else did I see? What else happened? Rob 45.
Yeah. Bloodsport was bad for me. I'll admit that Bloodsport was bad for me this week.
Hold up, man. I took some notes on it. Where is that? Where is that?
I'm missing a third quarterback, so and Brock Purdy was on a
Hey,
bye week.
all right, I got some notes here. So in Bloodsport, Johnny the Mechanic was high score. Rob 45 won the worst manager and lowest score honors.
I
Congratulations.
I know.
I won, but I got a narrow victory. I got the most narrow victory honors because I beat Acorn by a measly 2 points, actually less than 2 points. You know why, Acorn? Because that's what I do. People like And I don't know why people been getting mad. I just it thought about me. You notice I didn't do a rant this week. I didn't do a rant last week, and it's
hmm
because there ain't been a lot of talk. See, because people think I be attacking people. I ain't attack nobody. It's not attacking. It's self defense. Because I've never had a rant against somebody that didn't attack me. All of my rants have been going towards people that came after me, and I was just getting them back. Because now that I got my platform, I can get them back, and so they have no reason to be mad. They're not being mad. They being bitchy.
Yeah, salty.
Uh, is the Outlaws versus SWG, right? As aforementioned, Johnny's high score was victimizing our own ways there.
Yep. It wasn't
And
even a victimized. He barely got that by.
oh no, he whooped your ass. And the squabble, it was the Ghetto Boys versus Big Steppers, which is Dijon's crew, and I'm a part of. But the Outlaws is Dijon's crew too, so they're actually an extension. They're a part of a fraction of a segment of the Outlaws. And Johnny got best manager in that too. And I beat somebody bad. I didn't get any honors, but I won big. World War, I lost to Johnny the Mechanic, despite the fact that I got best manager delegation. He got overachiever. So that goes to show it's better to be an overachiever than the best. I guess that's what they're saying.
Hmm.
Rob had the biggest blowout in the World War. Rob 45 had the biggest blowout. Beat somebody by 37 points. Look at him over there. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the dude in the neon sweatshirt. And Wade's won big too. Wade's won big in World War. So we got two. We all got some wins. I won 2 out of 3. I lost in World War, but y'all won. So that's what it's all about, and that's why it's teams against teams. Because even when I don't and you do, we do, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's my notes that I took on our three team battles.
I'm sitting at 6-3 in World War.
Good, man. That's good. That's good.
I have no idea what my record is in World War.
I don't either. But
I'm sitting at 7-2.
ooh, I'm probably at 5-4.
Yep, exactly.
Damn, I'm bad. Hey, now I'm sitting there in a lot of leagues like that. I'm like evening out, but it'll be all right because these we in these middle games when all of them bye weeks and all of that kind of stuff come into play.
Yep.
Bye weeks and injuries
Yep.
changes the game.
Oh yeah.
So Waves, what's going on, man? Where we going from here?
You actually set me up with a pretty good transition there because first up we got an injury report.
Okay.
Uh, quite a bit of not so good, but we got some good in here. A couple pieces of good news. Dak Prescott was put on injured reserve with a hamstring injury.
Okay. Okay.
I looked up and y'all was froze. I was like, "Oh, I froze." All right, bet. Chris Olave
You
is
like that? Hold up. Rob, you like that? See, you used to do that. That used to be you. That used to be you. But okay, go ahead, Waves. Go ahead.
Chris Olave is currently listed as questionable with a concussion. Only reason I bring this questionable up is the fact that he ended up going to the hospital during the game
Yeah.
for that concussion. So that's something to
He
keep
got
in mind.
mad at his quarterback.
Yeah.
Quarterback set him up.
Zach Moss is out with a neck injury, which actually is going to lead into one of our trade news from today.
Oh,
Oh, a lot of trade news today.
Yeah. Tyler Higbee is on the physically unable to perform list with a knee ACL. So likelihood of him coming back is none, almost. Darius Slayton has a concussion as well to watch out for. 2 pieces of good news. Adam Thielen is coming off of IR, at least coming back for practice, and CMC is back to practice this week.
Yes. McCaffrey is back.
49ers need that bad.
Man,
I need that bad.
man.
Me too. In a couple different leagues.
Look, Jawan Jenkins needed that bad. I'm so excited for CMC to come back because Jawan Jenkins is about to go off.
Jenkins. You mean Jennings?
Jennings, look, same difference.
Brock Purdy needed that bad.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Been a rough couple weeks.
Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting.
But
It's
on
gonna be
some of the-
interesting. And I hope it's not too much on his shoulders, though. You know what I'm saying? There's too much expectation for the 49ers now that you're back, and they overextend him. I don't want that to happen.
The defense got to play up to par too.
Yeah, defense has got to step it up. I don't think they're going to put too much on CMC's shoulders, though, here. I think him coming back is going to create that balance that the 49ers had at the beginning of the season, where Now they have another guy that needs to be accounted for by the defense, by the opposing defense. So I don't think it's going to put too much weight on anyone's shoulder. I think it's just going to balance the team out.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that. I ain't gonna even explain myself because that's not what I meant, but I got you.
Oh, my bad. All
I
right.
feel-
So
But
we
hey,
got,
I know some of this trade news.
yeah, that's what I was going
That's
with.
what we getting to, bro. Calm down.
God damn. This ain't the smoke session.
Just trying to move things along.
All right. So first up, we got Zadarius Smith. He's leaving the Browns and going to the Lions. And I froze.
Said that because
Yeah, because he froze, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he said it to Detroit.
to the Lions. Yes.
Yes.
Good
Jonathan.
move for them. Big move for them. There's been a lot of talk about it. A lot of people saying they still wish they would have did something else. They want more, but it's still a good, solid move. If by some side chance late in the playoff run, or somewhere in that playoff run, they do get Hutchinson back, watch out.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a dangerous defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a great move for them. They needed to make a move. They needed to do it. They had to do something. They could have went bigger, because a lot of people here are saying they're happy with the move. Nobody's disappointed with the move, but the talk is, as well as Brad Holmes has done with late round picks, then it shouldn't be a problem for him to give up a one or a two to get to bring in a Max Crosby or Miles Garrett or somebody that makes everybody say, yeah.
Right.
Right now everybody's going, yes, great pick, great move. We need to do it. We're happy with it, but nothing is really giving them that jolt, and that's what people wish he would have done. But I don't question the man because he's been brilliant, and he has a way. He's found a knack to finding people that has been flying under the radar, and they come here and be a star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Jared Goff, Dave Montgomery. I mean, he finds guys that good, and I think they're better than what they're put in the right situation. They can be better than what they are now, and I don't have to pay too much for them because you don't see the value that I see. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to overpay them to get them here, and they can come here and do what they got to do. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm trusting him in that regard. That maybe he sees something that the rest of us don't.
Right. Absolutely. Uh, Cowboys made a trade. You know, their quarterback went down, so they say, you know what we need? We need Jonathan Mingo from the Panthers to come on over and shape us up here.
There you go. They need another receiver.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they need. Yeah.
Forget the
Jonathan
lemon.
Mingo's Jonathan
Forget the
Mingo's
lemon.
stats for this season so far with the Panthers: one reception for 1 yard. And
But
I
when he
froze.
says he's gonna say it real fast, I told you.
Yep. I looked up. I was like, God, here we go.
Get the lemon, the $60 million lemon that they got sitting on the bench now.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. They went and got him an egg instead.
Oh,
There.
oh, but they do got Trey Lance. They
True.
do got
That's
that.
facts. That's facts.
Yeah, that hairline ain't gonna help them. But they got Cooper Rush starting now.
Yeah.
That's who they really got.
Yep.
Another Red Rocket.
Another Cooper.
Yeah,
Got a Monty Cooper, Cooper Rush, Cooper Cup. Well, there's some Coopers out there. Them Coopers be hoopers.
Right?
yeah. Um, the Jets traded Mike Williams to the Steelers.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I actually think that's a pretty smart move from the Steelers there. They
Yeah.
needed that another wideout.
Yeah. Okay.
The Saints, they got rid of Marshawn Lattimore, and he's now with the Commanders.
That's going to actually help the Commanders' defense
That is
out.
going to help the Commanders a lot.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna help them a lot. And then the one that I know Rob's just waited for, because I knew he was actually very first on this list. I was like, I'm gonna save it for last. Khalil Herbert
And then Herbert is out of there.
is with the Bengals.
Oh, Cincinnati.
Zach Moss got hurt. Ooh wee.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh wee.
Right on time.
Khalil Herbert is a hell of a back, and he's going to be a hell of a number one for Cincinnati.
Number one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking receivers. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh, damn. God damn it. I didn't mean to answer that.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, I'll call you back.
That's a big headism right there.
There's the big goodism. I didn't even have to call him Big
Only
Ed.
big head.
He did it on his
Big
own.
head.
He's like, I forgot how to use
Only
that
big
big
head.
button.
Only big head.
Well,
What else we got going on, Waze?
that's all I got for trade news. I don't know if you guys have caught anything that I had missed or not.
Oh, what's next?
Boom or bust?
That was enough
Ooh.
trade.
Not boom or bust. Heavy hitters.
Oh, the heavy hitters.
All right, quarterbacks. We got Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, and Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Yeah, not a shocking list.
Not,
Running backs. Saquon Barkley
ooh.
with his nasty mad Divine Achane and Alvin Kamara.
Kamara went off.
Yeah.
He absolutely went off. I love it. I was all in. I got him in a lot of leagues.
I'm pretty sure he was my stardom from last week as well, if I'm correct.
Oh, whatever.
Yep, that would be my stardom.
Whatever.
That was last week. We're not talking about stardom sitters from last week. We're talking about heavy hitters for this week. We got for wide
It ties in.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, Garrett Wilson, and Zay Flowers.
Good Lord, did Jackson Smith and Jigba have a game this week?
He had a day. It's the best game I've ever seen him have.
Man, he was a bully.
He's actually had a couple good games this year because he's gotten he's my flex receiver in a couple leagues.
Okay.
For tight ends, we got Mike Gesicki.
Yeah, it went off.
Finally makes a list, an appearance on heavy hitters. I don't believe he's been on heavy hitters yet this year.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I think one other time.
He was the week after you said he was trash.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Cade Otton.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Two tight ends for
He's actually put together a decent season.
Man, he's been great.
Cade Otton is putting together a pretty decent season.
Making people change their minds on him.
I did. I got him on numerous rosters.
That's it for the heavy hitters this week.
Is that all?
Yeah.
What about tight ends?
That was tight ends.
What about tight ends, though?
Cade Otton is a tight end.
What about tight ends, though? Waves, what's next?
Next, we got some boomer.
I was curious how many times he was going to keep going with me.
It's a PG show. Let me be quiet.
Next, we got what?
Boomer bust.
Boomer bust.
All right. And we're going to start with you, OG, this week.
Oh, okay. Start with me then. Come on, I'm ready.
Your quarterback this week is going to be Joe Flacco versus Buffalo at home.
Joe Flacco versus Buffalo at home. I am going to go boom. Flacco 3-3 against the Bills. 90.8 quarterback rating. He's only had 2 poor performances in all those 6 games, which drives his rating down. If it wasn't for those, he'd be close to 150. So I am going with Flacco against Buffalo because he's got their number. Boom, boom, boom.
Bet. Rob, since you like a challenge, I'm going to...
He froze up.
Yeah, Yeah.
Froze. Rob, since you like a challenging boomer bust, Cooper Rush versus Philadelphia at home.
I'm actually gonna go boom. Hey, I don't know what it is, but the Cowboys offense seems to get going a hell of a lot better with Cooper Rush is in there than when Dak Prescott's in there.
Mm.
And from past years, he puts up a lot of fantasy points when he is able to come in. So I'm going boom on Cooper Rush.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
All right.
I like
OG.
it. Didn't see that coming. Yes.
Running backs. I'm gonna give you Tony Pollard going to the Chargers.
First of all, big ups to Jim Harbaugh out there in Los Angeles, turning that Chargers defense up. Tony Pollard has only gone against the Chargers twice in his career. Once he was great, and the other time he was terrible. Both times he did well receiving, and Tennessee don't throw the ball enough. I'm going with a bust.
All right, I can get with it.
My bad.
Ro-
I did all that talking before I said bust. I was supposed to say
I was
bust.
sure waiting for something. I was like,
Yeah,
ooh.
my bad. My bad. Dog. My bad. I fixed it. I fixed it. I was just
Rob,
caught up in my analysis.
but you ain't wrong on it. Rob, your running back this week is J.K. Dobbins versus Tennessee.
He's
That's
muted
two
it.
big isms.
Got the
All right,
mute button going.
all right. I can run on Tennessee's defense. And as we've discussed many times on this show, Jim Harbaugh likes to run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So Tennessee's defense is in trouble, and J.K. Dobbins is a boom.
See how he pick up? He following my lead. He followed my lead. I appreciate that you followed my lead, but I just said that was that I was wrong for doing that. He turned around and do the exact same thing.
Yeah. All right. OG,
Yo,
for wide receiver, I'm going to give you the third player from this game. I'm going to give you Lad McConkey versus Tennessee.
is there any other games going this week?
There are, but oh damn, froze.
Anyway, I like Lad McConkey, but I want to say uh, it's okay. It's okay. No, I like Lad McConkey, but this week I'm going to say bust. And the reason being is that we have too small of a sample size. He's a rookie, so there's not been there's no history against Tennessee to know what's coming. But I'm just looking at his trends. You know, I like to watch the trends if in these cases, and he's been like mid drop off, boom, mid drop off. Well, this is drop week, so I'm giving him a bust.
All right, we got to take time out quick.
He's got to piss. And we're back from the restroom. Rob heads to it number 2.
All right.
Drop a bomb. He had to drop a bomb.
All right, Rob.
Ew.
We're on our wide receivers.
He had to shake his little.
Your wide receiver this week will be Cortland Sutton at Kansas City.
That's a complete bust. Uh, Denver's offensive line couldn't stop my niece. Let me put it that way. He couldn't stop my niece. So yeah, Bo Nix has been running for his life. That's how he's been getting me a lot of the fantasy points. He's been running touchdowns. He's been running yards. He's been running for his damn life. Yeah, he can't even get the ball to Cortland Sutton, and he's going against the number 1 defense in the NFL. Nah, he's a bust.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right.
OG, your tight end. We got Jonnu Smith going to the Rams.
Channel Smith against the Rams. I'm gonna go boom. Never played against the Rams, but his trend. Actually, he has played against the Rams. Got one catch for 13 yards. Let me. Um, I'm looking at his trend. His trend is trash, mediocre, boom, and again, this is a boom week. He's trash, mediocre, boom. He was mediocre last week. I'm going boom this week for John. Following
Oh,
his trend.
all right, I can get with it. Uh, Rob,
You,
your tight end. We got Zach Ertz staying home versus Pittsburgh.
that's a bust. Pittsburgh defense. Pittsburgh defense is good up the middle. They got good safeties and they got good linebackers. And yeah, Marvin Harrison and James Conner are the highlights of that offense.
Hmm, that's gonna be a problem.
Okay. Uh, is
Man,
Zach Ertz with Arizona?
Texas got 40 electoral votes, and Donald Trump's about to win
Any
Texas.
with Arizona?
I don't think he's with Arizona anymore. I thought they
Who?
traded him, Zach Ertz, because they got Trey. Arizona's got Trey McBride now as their starter.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I
Zach.
Oh,
think Zach Ertz is with Washington. If I
scrap all that.
Yeah,
Scrap all that. That offense is all about Jaden McDaniel and Terry McLaurin. So I'm still gonna say he's a bust.
they still got it. It's the first player to ever get two busts in one show.
All right. This week we're going super flex.
Oh,
And OG, your quarterback this week is going to be Bryce Young at home versus the Giants.
believe it or not, I'm gonna say boom. This will be his first time playing against the Giants. He wasn't horrible last week. I don't think he'll be horrible this week. The question is, did the time on the sideline help or not? And I say it may have helped. It may have helped, and so I'm going with the time on the sideline that he spent, learned a little something from the Red Rifle, and I think he's going to come out and ball out and have a good. I won't say ball out, but he'll have a good game, a good
Yeah.
showing.
The biggest change I saw this past week is he's more calm. He's not absolutely calm, but he's more calm under pressure. And that's something he proved to me this
He made
past
some
week.
better decisions too.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see how this goes going forward now. Uh, Rob, your super flex is going to be Drake May at Chicago. Be unbiased. We know you're a Bears fan.
Uh, I believe Kyler Gordon is coming back this week, and the Bears are one of the top teams in takeaways. And Drake May, since he's started playing, has given the ball away quite a bit. And I think that continues this week, and he's a bust.
All right, bet. All right, that does it for Boomer Bust this week then.
That does it for Boomer Bust.
Now, before we go to our start and sit,
Oh, what he gonna do now?
w- we need to talk about some players we need more from.
Oh,
Give me two fantasy players, whether they're on your roster or not, that you just need to see more from.
I need more from C.J. Stroud,
Man, yeah.
and I need something from Christian McCaffrey. Damn it!
Yeah. Um, I need more from let's say Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
He hasn't been playing real good lately. Losing two big wide receivers like he did, and actually he lost his whole offense, didn't he?
Pretty
So,
much.
but yeah, I need more from Justin Herbert, and I need more from the Raiders quarterbacks. Period. Both Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can see that.
Well, you're not gonna get anything from Aiden O'Connell. His season's over.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's on
Oh,
IR for.
so who are they even playing now?
Oh, Desmond Ritter.
Oh, they trash. Wait.
I'm gonna go look. All right, Braylon Allen. He started the season off strong over there with the Jets. I need more from him because it's been 4 or 5 weeks straight of just low scoring, and he's so much more better than that. And I need more from Keon Coleman because everything's right there. This man just needs to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Big up, D. Big up, Dejon.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Now we could jump to our stardom situm.
Sims and Siddums. Told you.
Dang, I froze. I wasn't paying attention.
So quarterback stardoms. I'm going with Sam Darnold against the Jaguars because it's the Jags. And my situm might surprise you. I'm going with Kyler Murray against the Jets.
Oh wow.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Okay. My stardom, I'm going with Jalen Hurts against Dallas. And for my situm, I'm actually going to sit Daniel Jones against Carolina.
You actually going to sit Daniel Jones?
Well, not actually sit there, but if you have Daniel Jones in your bye week, I feel sorry for you.
I don't.
I don't. He's going to get
Playing
points at
Carolina.
least.
Yeah, I'm playing Carolina, so I don't feel bad for you. You be all right.
All right. So, OG, you took my stardom, so I'm changing it. I had Sam Darnold against Jacksonville, but I'm going to switch it. I'm going to go with start Kirk Cousins going to New Orleans. And then I'm going to sit Derek Carr at versus Atlanta.
Oh wow. What's the deal with you in these same game moments you have in the day?
I just
He just
realized what I
riding
did
one
there, and I was
game.
like, "Ain't no way I could change
He just
that mid
riding one. He
sentence."
just riding one game the whole show.
Oh, I was just
That must be
committed.
the most important game of the week.
I mi- I
No, it's not.
I realized mid saying it what team I was picking. I was like, I can't change it now. I'm mid sentence. I just might as well finish this out and stick with it.
So running backs, I'm going with Rico Dowdle against the Eagles,
Okay.
and I'm sitting Austin Eckler against the Steelers.
Not a bad move.
I'm going to start DeAndre Swift against New England. And I'm going to sit Chuba Hubbard against the Giants.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna start Kyron Williams versus Miami, and I'm gonna sit Najee Harris at Washington.
Mm. At wide receiver, I'm going to start Brian Thomas versus Minnesota,
Mhm.
and I'm going to sit Calvin Ridley versus the Los Angeles Chargers.
I'm going to start Puka Nakua.
Puka Nuka.
If he could stay in the game, hopefully he fixed that issue.
George Pickens against Washington.
Okay.
Wade's telling jokes and we getting the punchline at a minute, 2, 3 minutes left.
Man, I
Freezing
looked
in the
up.
middle of the joke.
Like, if you looked and saw my face when I realized I was froze.
Freezing in the middle of the joke, and then his punchline come out. We forgot the setup.
All right, I'm gonna start Malik Neighbors at Carolina, and I'm gonna sit Wandale Robinson at Carolina.
Okay, see, there you go again. There you go again. It's different, the same game. Tight end, I'm starting Dalton Kincaid versus Indianapolis. And I am sitting Juwan Johnson against Atlanta.
Damn.
All right, I'm gonna actually follow one of Waze's leads this week. I'm going to start TJ Hawkinson against Jacksonville, and I'm going to sit Evan Ingram against Minnesota.
Okay. Uh, I'm gonna start Evan Ingram versus Minnesota, and I'm gonna sit Hunter Henry at Chicago.
I like it. I like it. This week's pickup.
All
Pickup.
right. Do you have anyone have an IDP?
I do not.
No,
All right. This week's waiver wire pickup.
Pick up Taysom Hill and drop Zach Ertz. Boom. Just replace him. Pick up Taysom Hill, drop Zach Ertz, and you good.
right?
You replaced your tight end.
For my pickup, I'm going to say pick up Khalil Herbert. And for a drop, because he's injured and it's starting to get late in the season, and it looks like he might not be back. Actually, no, just because he's sucking right now, I'm gonna say drop Dallas Goedert.
Yeah, he's been terrible this season. My waiver wire pickup.
He's not been terrible. He's been missing. He's been MIA.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you recall last week, Rob had him as a stardom, and I said it's not a bad call as a stardom, but watch him. Pay attention to his status all week because he starts out like he gonna play, and by game time he's out. And sure enough, come Sunday morning, he's got a big, and he didn't play.
Yeah.
Can't trust him.
All right. My waiver wire pickup this week is going to be Nick Westbrook Ikine over in Tennessee. He really stepped up these last couple weeks. And then I'm going to drop Sean Tucker because he should have been dropped a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And even in like high scoring leagues, he's not hitting 10 points.
Okay. I ain't gonna fight you on it.
All right. Well, that does it for our stardom sit 'em.
That does it for Stardom Sit 'em.
Now we are on to our primetime picks.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. Thursday night football. We got Cincinnati at Baltimore.
Who? Baltimore.
I'm gonna go with Baltimore also.
As am I. Sunday night football. We got Detroit at Houston.
Great matchup, man. Detroit is gonna be so deep in Houston. But I'm gonna tell y'all something that y'all probably don't know. Since Houston became the Texans, the Lions has never beat them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I'm going with Houston.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Lions.
I have Houston. Monday night football. Miami at the Raiders. Ooh, wrong. Miami at the Rams.
I'm gonna go with the Rams. I think the Rams is sneaky good. They are a team that you don't want to see in the playoffs if you if you ain't if you ain't ready.
I'm gonna go with Miami.
As am I. And that does it for our primetime picks.
Both of y'all gonna be wrong on that one.
We'll see. We'll see. Game still has to be played.
Games still have to be. Speaking of games that still have to be played, we want to thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for making sure y'all subscribe to the channel. The channel is Woods Network, the What Up Though Show Network, and we want to thank y'all for joining us. Make sure you watch all the shows. If you like what you see, hit the like button, comment, share the content. Let some other. And Rob45, tell us a little something about what's going on with Roku.
We'll be going on to Boom Boom Room TV on Roku and on Amazon Fire Stick real soon. I'm really looking forward to it. They got us in the lineup. It's just some behind the scenes stuff that we got to take care of, and we'll be good.
There it is. So make sure y'all check us out on Roku as well. And also, I want to thank everybody that joined us, that comments, that shares and likes and subscribes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate you. We know you can go anywhere. Waze? No. Rob45. No. What law at?
He had to take off.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess we'll go with Rob45. Red pill or blue pill? He already he ready to answer before I ask. I'm gonna disqualify you from now on. I ain't going back to you.
I was just going to say, in honor of my sister Kamala Harris, we're gonna go with the blue pill.
The blue pill it is. Catch y'all next time. Thanks for joining us. This was the Showdown. I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson.
Yo,
On
I'm
behalf
Mike
of
G
the
from
crew,
the Jungle Brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Rob
And Fife
45,
is the
and
5
Wade,
fighter.
we out.
Costa News
Peace.
Plug One from the group De La Soul, and Fife to me in a nutshell. He's my brother.
I'm Jerobe White from Tribe Called Quest, and Fife in a nutshell to me is ill lyrics.
Man, it's the Soul Brother #1, and Fife is my brother.
I love Fife to death. I'll do anything for that motherfucker.
The undefeated, unblemished, underrated, unfiltered, unafraid, unaffected, undaunted, unabashed, the undeniable, untouchable, unstoppable, unusual, underdog, unsurpassed, unyielding, unsupportive, fuck you and your feelings, unrelenting, unscathed, uncontrollable, unpleasant one, follow with me, feeling is mutual. Ha! And that's just me in a nutshell. Uncensored, unchanging, unbreakable, unconscious, uncouth, unbearable, unmerciful, unexplainable, unemotional, uninterested when dealing with unoriginals, unaccustomed to unproven rap flows, unresponsive to unapproved stage shows. That's unacceptable, unexciting, lazy fucker. Fight for the uncanny and common rhyme spitter. Ha! And that's just me in a nutshell, 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 nutshell.